Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Shinsou ex-listener. It's Joking Matter by Flame Royalty on AO3. The link will be in the description, so go check them out. Give them likes, kudos, all of those things. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. You let out a laugh. You hope it properly conveys how unamused you are by the whole thing. With an eye roll, you turn away and dismiss him. Real funny. He is confused in a multitude of ways. On one hand, under different circumstances, the rejection would make sense. He'd grown used to being swept to the side, laughed at. He'd learned long ago to not even try anymore. It's why he avoids situations like this. With you, though, it was supposed to be different. He'd read the signs he was supposed to, done his research, heard rumors through the grapevine, asked around. He even went to Aizawa about it to make sure he wasn't misunderstanding. You liked him back, so why were you walking away? I don't understand. He knows it's a stupidly simple way of saying it, but he hopes it'll at least invite some kind of conversation. That makes two of us, you call back, sounding agitated. You're still making your way down the hallway. The shouting draws a few people's attention towards you. He speeds up a little to catch up, trying to ignore the looks. You don't bother to slow down even once he's walking beside you. What's so confusing? You answer like it's easy to understand. Well then, let me rephrase it. He offers, I want to go out with you. Once the pair of you are outside, you finally stop and turn to face him. Suddenly, feeling more nervous now than he did when he originally asked. He can't look right at you, which probably doesn't help his case. But if he has to meet your eyes, he's going to dip out. And I would like to know if that sounds like a good idea to you. I had ideas of where we could go, but if you have any, we can plan. You really don't commit, do you? He looks up now. What? You gesture at his being. All this, running after me and everything, really insisting. I appreciate the dedication. It's fine. You've gotten further than any other guy who thought this would be the joke of the week. You lose points though, because there's really no one to witness it, and I can deny it all happened to your dumb friends when you tell them. Tell them what? You roll your eyes. I'm not an idiot, Shinsou. I stopped falling for this stupid trick months ago. Trick? I'm not. Ask the weird quirkless kid out, right? Find out who they moved on to this month after the last guy did the same stupid game. Then tell him so he can join the fame of all the assholes that want to watch me get all excited and then cry when they start laughing at me. It's so fucking old at this point. So you did like me? He knows it's not what he's supposed to focus on, but the confirmation of the reciprocated feelings had him ready to fight even harder to make this work. Of course I like you, you scream, already sounding hurt, voice cracking at random times. I thought you weren't going to be like those other jerks and I could just I don't know, ask you out first or something so I know it's real. I thought you were different. You're funny and smart and you know what it's like. You don't do bullshit like this. I am different. Then prove it, because right now, this is still pretty close to the exact same bullshit routine as every other dick that does this. Do you want to go out with me? He asks like it was a trivia question and not a request. No. You're a terrible liar. You go quiet for a second, shifting your weight from one foot to the other, unable to face him properly now. Fine, yes. I want to go out with you, he clarifies. Your hands fall at your sides. But you don't! Says who? Says me, who's listened to this crap too many times to let the good thing be real. The one that I really want to work out to be just like the others. I'm not gonna get my hopes up like that again. I want this to be over and pretend this never happened so we can come back tomorrow and everything's fine. Ask me. What? Ask me out, he repeats. I'm not using my quirk. If you want to go out with me, say it. I'm not doing that, Shinsou. Then I'll walk away and I won't bother you with this anymore. No one will know we even talked. Tomorrow will be like any other normal day. And I'm not fucking with you, I promise. You sigh. I want to go out with you. Want to know what I think? Do I have a choice? There's the tiniest bit of smile on your face, and he knows he can work with it. Absolutely not. I think we should go get coffee. I know you like the place a few blocks from here. We can work on algebra together. You'll get whipped cream on your nose, like you do every single time you get a coffee, which I know because you walk into class with the little bits still there, and it's the cutest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm going to tell you that again when we're there. Then I'm going to walk you home, lend you my jacket, because your friends sold you out and told me you're a sucker for that. Yes, your friends are in on this too, and would give me hell if you, or I, screwed up. Why they didn't tell me about the trails of idiots behind me, I'm not sure. I think they just like the drama. Not a surprise, if they were willing to rat you out the way they did. But it's going to be cold, it'll be the evening and all, so jacket it is. When we get to your door, you're not going to want to go inside, and I'm not going to want to leave. I will desperately fight the urge to kiss you, the way I have this entire conversation, because maybe that'll convince you I'm serious. But you'll give in first. Kiss my cheek, and I'll feel like I'm on fire. You'll keep the jacket, wear it to class tomorrow. I'll make a show out of making sure you know to keep it. And then we'll do it again tomorrow. I don't want to just ask you out. I don't want to just go on one date. I want to date you, consistently, and if I ruined it before it can even start, then I'd love to have a do-over if you'd give me one. Otherwise, we can do what you want and pretend this never happened. But I'm still going to like you and plan to kick the ass of every guy that ever hurt you and made you feel like the only way anyone would ask you out is for laughs. Your laugh is amazing, by the way, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, we can go. He's thankful for your interruption, because he was definitely about to start delving into ramblings that would embarrass him later. Then what you said clicks. Wait, really? You're smiling and his heart is beating like crazy. Yes, you idiot, on one condition. Yeah, jacket is now, not later. Alright, so that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed. So, music link, fanfic link, Discord link, and thumbnail art link will all be in the description, as well as content or trigger warnings. Tell me if I need to add any in the comments and I'll add them. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!